counts. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Hello, friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our program already in progress. Folks, my next guest is a director and 5-time Academy Award winner, you know, from movies like Y Tu Mama Tambien, Gravity, and Roma. He now directs the new limited series Disclaimer on Apple TV+. Please welcome to The Late Show, Alfonso Cuarón. Very excited about this new series, Disclaimer, but before we get to that, you've made some beautiful films. Children of Men, Gravity, Roma, as I said before. You've won the Oscar for Best Director twice. But you have this quote. You have this quote I'd like to talk to you about. You said, quote, "Cinema is a mystery that we won't solve in a lifetime." What do you mean? What's so mysterious? You point a camera at somebody, you develop the film, you edit the film, you show it in a dark room, people eat popcorn.
But if I say that you think they will pay me?
True. Okay, you've now adapted or directing a 7-part series called Disclaimer, starring Cate Blanchett and Kevin Kline. What's Disclaimer about?
Disclaimer is about this. Cate Blanchett, who plays a documentary filmmaker, that does very important documentaries about exposing uncomfortable truths in society. But a book arrives to her house that when she reads it, she realizes that it's disclosing an event that happened in her past that is highly uncomfortable for her. And
does it say her name or anything?
No, but all the events are very familiar.
So she knows it's about her.
Yes, she knows about her. And this book was written by the character played by Kevin Kline, who's this retired professor who blames Catherine, Kate's character, for the dismiss of his life. So he wants revenge. And but pretty much I think that it deals with, besides many other thematic elements, is narratives and the way that we absorb, perceive, and also create narratives. And in this world that we are living now that is overpopulated by narratives, you know, we're invaded by narratives and we have become addicted to narratives. And it's very difficult to cruise through this world in which you have contradictory narratives. And also narrative has nothing to do with truth. But now any narrative is considered as a fact.
Because a narrative has an internal consistency that feels like truth, because the internal pieces relate to themselves, and so it feels like a world you can believe in, even if it doesn't relate to the facts.
Yeah, and that applies to ourselves, how we can construct the narrative of our lives. That is not necessarily the truth.
Do you do that? Because when I was younger, I found myself doing that a lot. I would have to, almost immediately after something happened, I had to make sure, wait, how am I storing this away in my head as a story? Don't make yourself the hero of the story, because I don't think you were. Especially if I had done something wrong, I would immediately start to edit my memory of it so I didn't come off as the bad guy in it. And I had to watch myself. I had to watch myself from doing that, because I knew I was protecting myself by doing that. And I either don't do it anymore, or I got so good that I got around my own.
No, now you still do it now, but the problem is that you have other tools of telling that story. You know, other narrative tools to cover up your wrongdoings.
So I've learned how to fool myself in a new way.
Yeah. We all do.
Okay.
We all do. And we do that as individuals, as society. And that's the reason why all these populist politicians, they get to manipulate people.
They tell the story the audience wants to hear, and they accept that as the truth, because it feels true.
Exactly. And also it's because they want to hear, they believe in that. You know, you can choose to believe if immigrants, they eat cats and dogs, for instance. As an immigrant, I can tell you that not all cats and dogs.
Just the bad ones.
Yes.
Just the bad ones.
Yeah.
By the way, as an immigrant, as a Mexican director, do people ever mix you up with Identitiy?
Just outside.
Just now?
Outside, I was walking into the stage, and there were people with photographs, and we're Alejandro's. And
They had Identitiy's photograph
yes,
for you to sign?
Yes. But that happened very often. And in the time of Gravity, that I was, like appearing on TV and stuff, Alejandro was very upset because he said that all the time they were confusing him with me. Mm-hmm. And he would get very upset about that.
Wow.
And I told him not to get upset. That happens the same to me, except when they tell me, hey, are you Alejandro González Iñárritu? I love your films. I would say, well, my films are not that good. So I recommend the films of my very talented friends, Alfonso, Cuarón.
So nice of you.
Yeah.
Oh, so generous of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly.
So we have a clip here. Do we need to set this up? Do you wanna tell people
You're a
something?
better storyteller.
This is part of the movie series. I'm sorry, it's part of the TV series. And basically, her son, Kate Blanchett's son, has received a copy of the book. He doesn't know why. He's read it. He's enjoyed the book. And this has upset her.
Yes.
Because now various people in her life have seen the book, know her story, but don't know it's her story.
That is correct.
Jim.
Yeah, so, who was it?
Somebody Nick impressed.
Yeah.
No, I see a million customers every day.
I know.
So what's the problem? Why does it matter?
It doesn't. It's fine. Sorry. So what, you enjoyed it?
Yes, I did.
See, it's fine.
So why?
Why? Because it must be if I liked it.
No, I just want to know. We know what you think about
A level.
No, your mother just
I'll
wants to
see you
find out about
guys.
the book.
I'll call you during
Would
the
you
week.
please just tell me, what you...
She dies! It's pretty enjoyable too. She deserved it. She was a selfish bitch.
Thank you so much. So lovely to have you here.
so
Nice to
much
talk
fun,
to you. Disclaimer is on Apple TV Plus now. Alfonso Cuarón, everybody. We'll be right back.